It all started now. This day's a turning point in my life.
Hi everyone, I am here with the world-renowned, world-known teacher, spiritual teacher, Marianne Williamson, and here she is with, this was the end of the lecture, and she was kind enough, after all this beautiful teaching, to invite us in to have this clip with her, and I'm asking her to come to my show at Time Warner, now Spectrum, and tonight's teaching was beautiful. It really touched my heart. I love the way, that stood out for me a lot, that we are not this form, we are not our bodies, we are spiritual beings. And for families out there, we know that a lot of us know of these things. We pray a lot, we think a lot about God, but a lot of times we say that we are here in our bodies, and this is how we operate with families. But maybe you could jump in there and say, you know, whatever, you know, you said tonight. I cannot, there were so many good things that you said, and blessed us all, and people were crying here and they were healed. Thank you.
Well, we want to have healthy bodies, and we want
Yes.
to live and be comfortable inside our bodies.
Yes.
But it's counterintuitive. The way to be comfortable within your body is to know that you're not a body. What does that mean? It means that the more we focus on ourselves just in terms of our own mortal experience and our own circumstances, this weighs us down. And we can dwell more lightly in our bodies by dwelling more lightly in our lives. And we do that by thinking of ourselves as here, representatives of the God of our understanding, here on any given day, just to be a vessel of love. And it sounds very simple. It is very simple, but that doesn't mean it's simplistic. It just means truth is simple in the sense that it lifts up the vibration of your consciousness to a place where you're not just always worried, and you're not always worried in fear and in limitation and in lack, because you're just asking, may I be used by God? And this lifts you to a level of thinking that takes you to a lighter place, even in how you inhabit your body, and it actually helps you have a healthier body. Because worry is stress. Most sickness derives from stress. Worry and struggle and survival, they're very unhealthy. And you can't just take a physical medicine to remedy this. So as we practice ourselves in terms of our being here as created by a divine creator, here just to be in loving co-creation with others and with God, it just disciplines our thinking to a place where we are much more likely to have healthy bodies and a much more powerful immune system able to handle illness when it comes.
So I just thought of the meditation you treated us to. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
I really felt it. So will this be like the first step towards healing ourselves and not think of ourselves as human bodies, but also to have light bodies?
Well, yes, in a very real way, but from the perspective of A Course in Miracles, it's not just about your physical health, it's not just about your career, it's not just about your relationships, it's about a different ground of being from which we live our lives. And that's why the Course in Miracles says you think you have many different problems, but you really only have one, and that is your separation from God, which is the same thing as your separation from loving thought. Most of us don't think, if I have an unloving thought, that's harmful to my body, but it is.
It is harmful.
It is. Negative thoughts, negative speech, negative actions are an attack. And anything that's an attack on someone else, on the realm of consciousness, is an attack on yourself. So seeking to be more loving is the ultimate in self-care. It's the healthiest thing you can do for your own body.
And for those people that think I'm automatic thinking, what would you suggest to families out there?
Well, go to Marianne.com and see all the various tapes and books and stuff, and my books and other people's books.
Because meditation is the first step.
Anything that leads you closer to love. Yeah, I think the most powerful first step is to forgive. And to know that any judgment, the Course in Miracles says you can have a grievance or you can have a miracle, you can't have both. Whoever it is you need to forgive, forgive them. And even if that means yourself, forgive yourself. Atone for your mistakes. Have some mercy on yourself. Seek to be a better person now. Sometimes it's the mistakes we've been through that make us more humble and kind of better able to serve God now. Be a little softer, lighter, more merciful towards yourself and others. it will change your life in a lot of ways, including your physical body.
Thank you.
Thank
But you
you.
just came from California?
I did.
Did I get that right? And now you're going to
I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. this weekend, and
with
also.
Bernie Sanders?
Well, that's,
Oh,
no, this
no,
weekend
excuse
we
me.
have a new president elected. I'm going to be
Okay.
marching with millions of other women. But 2 weeks from now, yes, there's a wonderful conference on spirituality and politics
Mhm.
called Sister Giant that will be in
Sister
Washington,
Giant.
D.C., February 2nd through 4th.
Okay,
And it's going to be amazing.
yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy.
God bless you. Thank you.
Blessings to you too. Yeah.
It all started now.